Okay, I think we're live. Let's give YouTube a second. YouTube is notorious for saying it's live and then taking that extra second and then canceling. So let's do Lord of. No, we can do epic music. We'll do epic music. I think there's no ads in that. You never know nowadays.
Writing's not that
Ah,
easy, but
Grammarly.
this sentence
Fo
is
foiled again by Grammarly. I'll get you. That sentence is not grammatically correct. Ah, damn it. Alright. So I had moonwalking zombies a second ago, so hopefully they work correctly now. And I think we gotta adjust their speed. They were going a little too fast for my taste. Let's see. Ah, much better. Alright, his feet are still kind of sliding a little bit, so he actually needs to go slower, I think. And then he should turn. There we go. Nice. Very nice. So, going okay. I think he needs to be maybe 75% of that speed. I mean, it's really close. I mean, you don't want their feet to slide while they're moving. That's the key. As minimal sliding as possible. I think that looks pretty good. It's hard because they don't really pick their feet up, you know, when they walk. So let me turn that music down for me. It's probably okay for you guys, but for me, it's like blasting my ears out. All right, there we go. I hate that one soundtrack because it gets really loud. So I think his feet look okay. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. Let's move on. I think that's good. I like their speed too, because you gotta you have to stop to attack. So they can't go too fast. They definitely can't. Wait, where's your friend? Oh, there he is. We got our little jump maneuver. The one thing I'm worried about is the stopping to attack. I am considering making it so you can attack on the run. But part of the original Scarlet the Zombie Slayer was the idea that you had to calculate when it was time to attack and when it wasn't. And especially with faster enemies that could attack quicker than you could. You kind of had to memorize their movements, and then kind of like Dark Souls, right? Memorize their movements and then make your attacks in a calculated way versus just spamming an attack button. So I kind of like that, but moving on. Let's see. The next thing that can happen is they can grapple with you. So, vector 3, no, I want distance. That's what it is. Game object, transformed up position, and the player position is less than, it's gotta be really on top of you. Let's say 0.5. And we'll find out how close that really is. I'm gonna put a break in here. Just want to see, you know. I could add some gizmos, they're called, to put a box around myself to see how close it really is, but I'll just eyeball it. Let's see when they get to 0.5. That was pretty good. I can see it in the screenshot of this right now. I think that's good. Maybe a little closer. A little tiny bit closer. Let's stop this. Just a little bit closer. How about 0.4? We'll play with that. See what that looks like. So I'm going to have the zombies grab you, and I have all the animations done. I just got to do the code. Alright, let's see. Oh, did I not attach? Alright, I'm attached now. Well, let's see. When does it hit? That's pretty good. I like that. He's literally on top of you. That's perfect. Alright. Now the other thing is, I could take into account like whether she's jumping or not, and say like if she's jumping she can't get grabbed. So I could, I'll do that later. For now, let's stick with this. So now we want to say, okay, they're close enough, you got grabbed. So we're going to want some new variables in place here. So we're going to have this thing called grabbed and the grabber, because I got to keep track of which zombie or enemy, because there's a lot of different enemy types, is actually doing the grabbing. Alright, let's go down to the enemy code. Where did I put that? Add enemy. There we go. Okay, so if you're actually close enough, then we're going to say grabbed is equal to true, and the grabber, Mr. Grabby Hands, is equal to the enemy index, so I. Okay, now let's think about what we need to do next. So now we know who's doing the grabbing. We need to make our enemy invisible. So I think the way I'm going to do that is just make him inactive. So I'm going to set his AI to grabbing. So let's say enemies.decision is equal to grabbing. And that should be okay. And then what next? We'll probably have a case in here for like dealing damage to the player. I might do it in here. I might do it in the actual animation itself. So if we look at the animator for zombie, so in the actual zombie like grappling animation, I could say like every time this animation ends, hurt the player. I could do it that way. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. Maybe I'll take this out for now. But okay, so decision is now grabbing. You're grabbed. Let's do turning off the player's ability to do anything and making the enemy invisible. So let's go through real quick with some pseudocode. So player grabbed. We're going to say make player and enemy invisible. Create temporary game object. So we're going to have to make that for the grappling. And then turn off player ability to move, right? We don't want them running around while they're grappled. That wouldn't make any sense. And then for the creating the temporary object, I think I wanted to start create it at the enemy position. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to say enemies.gameObject.setActive false. So now the enemy's inactive, and we'll do player.setActive false. So now everybody's invisible, right? They should just immediately disappear. It might actually break the code to do that. So we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna break when I do this. Oh, it didn't break. Okay, I'm not getting errors. I thought for sure if it was inactive and you tried to like change position and stuff that it would break. But no, it looks great actually. I can't move. I don't have to take care of any of that stuff right now. Fantastic. Okay, so I wonder if the other zombie's gonna disappear now. Okay, well that's a problem. Alright, so we gotta take care of that scenario. When they're hunting, they can still move towards you and everything. But let's do something here. You have to be not grabbed right now. So grabbed is equal to false, and that now the zombies will just kind of like walk past the person being grabbed. That was a good error case to check. The slowest error case ever. Alright, so what to do now? So I don't have to take care of the player moving around because it's not possible to move them around. I do want to check for the jumping. I just want to check that real quick. If at campfire, I think I want to turn all of this stuff off. I think I want to turn all of this off if you're grabbed, because I don't want you actually being moved or jumped, or I don't want any of the velocity changing over time or anything like that. So, and we'll take care of the use case where they started jumping like while being grabbed. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for that yet. I might make it that you're invulnerable when you're jumping, that kind of thing. But alright, so if grabbed is equal to false, then you can do all of your character movement. And I think I want to turn the character controller off while they're grabbed. And we got to turn this stuff off too. Grabbed is equal to false. Probably don't need to do anything with the camera either. Alright, I want to turn the character controller off, so let's do that. In the AI. Okay. So now I won't have like the character controller flying off the screen or falling through the floor or any of that nonsense. Alright, so that's that. Now we got to actually create the grapple zombie model to replace our models. So we're gonna do. Let's see. I need to create a game object here. Grapple game object. Alright. It's equal to instantiate. Oh, I need to have a list of the models for grappling. Ah, shoot. Okay. So where did I do the enemy models? I'll just do this. Game object. Enemy grapple models. And we're going to have to make an array because there's going to be lots of them. New game object. Resources.load. And let's get the name of this bad boy. The hell, this went all over the map. Ah, what's it called? Zombie grapple model. Aptly named. What amazing naming conventions I have that change every 5 minutes. Alright, so now we got our model that we can pull from. Let's go to our error message. There's the original. The parent is going to be the enemies.gameObject. And I think that's all I have to do. I don't know if I have to call that. Why do I need all these other things? Why can't I just instantiate? Oh, dot transform. Okay, Happy now? Yeah, I understand this part. There you go. I think I'm going to change this to be a variable. Where the enemy like has a set grapple model that they're going to interact with. So I'm going to say enemies dot. I keep saying grapple. Grapple model index. And let's define that up top. And I want to define it here too. Making good progress today. Alright. So that will create the grappling zombie, and he'll play his default animation. So let's see what that looks like when the zombie grabs the player. And I'll make this bigger. Alright. Grab away, Mr. Grabby Hands. Ah, shoot. Alright, did it make the model, though? Let's go to our scene. Did it instantiate the model? I don't think it did. I got no errors. Oh, I wonder if it's because the enemy's not active. Alright, maybe that broke that. Let's put this down here. It could also be that the scale of the grapple object is off, but let's see. Alright, get grabbed. Did you make the model? He didn't instantiate. Alright, we're going to put a thing here. Oh, I didn't define the grapple model. No, I did. Alright, I must have a typo. Or like I set the path wrong or something. Let's check right here and make sure that this is not null. It's not null. Okay. Now let's go where this is called. Get grabbed. Okay, it's not null. Where the hell is his transform? Game object. Transform. Position. He should be visible. Huh. Is he in here somewhere? Oh, he's there. Oh, he's inactive. Wait, why is he inactive? What? Oh, he became a child. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Alright. I shouldn't have done the transform thing. There's a better way to do this. Yeah, I know you're running. I don't want him to become a child of the previous object. I want to just make him at that position. So we're going to do enemies.transform.position. And then the rotation. And that's it. Okay. Now, the model should appear. Let's run them into there. Ah, beautiful. Alright, so the rotation is wrong. So we want a negative rotation on that, so that it's facing the right way. So good start so far. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. I can't say a negative rotation? Oh, okay. Well, new vector 3, 0, negative dot y, 0. Oh, new quaternion. And enemies dot game object dot transform dot rotation dot w. Okay, maybe that'll work. And we'll try it from both angles. I'll approach from the right and then the left. Nice. Now it moved a lot, so we're gonna have to play with positioning that perfectly. Oh, and it didn't rotate. Oh, because the enemy was still... Oh. Oh, I have to do it based on position. The enemy hadn't rotated yet. Okay. Okay, I think I know what to do now. So, I'm going to make this a negative 90. I can't do it based off either their like current rotations, because you could be facing away from the zombie. Like, it needs to be based on whether the player is to the left of the zombie or not. So it defaults, I think it defaults facing to the left. So if enemies dot game object dot transform dot position dot x is less than transform dot position, I mean, there's multiple ways to solve this problem, but this is probably the simplest. X. We're gonna say for this one just face the way you're used to facing, and for this one rotate 180 degrees. No, I think I have to do negative 90 and 90 because it defaults to facing the camera. Okay, let's give that a shot. How you doing out there? Oh, nope. That's kind of cool though that it... I wonder if I want to keep that it like faces the camera like that. That's actually really like interesting. But no, I don't want it to do that. Why is it not rotating? Well, first of all, I want to figure out which one is getting hit. And then I want to approach from the other side and make sure that the opposite is getting hit. It is. Okay, good. Okay, this is very good. Good start. Now we just got to rotate it the correct way. Alright, I'll pause the game and I'll rotate it manually, and then I'll know exactly how to rotate it. Alright, negative 90. Oh, part of the problem is this is not right. Oh, maybe it is. Alright, I don't want to fix it through here. I want to fix it through this guy, I think. See, I can fix the rotation either in here. Oh, maybe I should do it that way. That way, this is always just face right or left. Okay, yeah. I'll do it in here. So, what happens if I make this a 0? We're going to start with that. I don't think it matters. Put it back the way it was. All right. Alright, we're going to run into him again. We're going to figure out the exact rotation to make this work. Excuse me. Pause. Alright, how about negative 90? Alright, that's what we want. Negative 90. 90. Oh, this is what I want to do. My W on my quaternion is screwing me up. Get rid of this red. I can't see what's going on. What's the problem? There we go. Why are you mad? Oh, two Euler. Fudge. Let's try this. W. Will this work? Cannot convert quaternion to transform. I don't want you to. Oh, did I mess something up? Ah, crap. Enemies dot game object of transformed up position. How about that? Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but I somehow deleted the previous parameter. Alright, let's see what that does. Hopefully now it's facing the right way. Family friendly. Family friendly. Why are you being a butt? I feel like if I rotate it after I create it, it'll work correctly. So stupid. Alright, I'll just do this. New quaternion. And then I'll rotate it post creating it. And we'll see if that works. If this works, I'm gonna be pissed. I hate Unity sometimes. Love it and hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. It really is. There we go. There we go. They just want to give me a hug. Nice. Now it is off by a little bit when we're smacking into each other. Question is, how off is it? So I think the best way to figure this out is to just manually put these on here. Put the zombie here. And then just figure out like the gap in distance. So that the center's right there. So right around, oh my god, come on. Right around there. So I'm going to save that value. This will be a little more accurate. Actually, the other way to do this is to not make the zombie invisible. And then, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make the zombie not invisible. And then I can just, you know, manually figure it out. Alright, let's delete you two. I think I want to leave Scarlet in there too. Now I can figure out the exact amount to move them. Oh, that's a terrible number. Why do you have to be that number? E to the negative. Are you serious? Alright, let's move him over there. Wait, is it really at Z0? Oh, it's the X I need to save. Ah, shoot. Ah, damn it. Alright, go back. Family friendly, family friendly. Alright, it's the X position I want to save. Okay. Where's my handy dandy calculator? .233. What's up, Rick Reach? Rick Each, sorry. How we doing? Alright, let's get this grapple perfect. Ah! Vector 3. I'm working on Scarlet the Zombie Slayer. How you doing this morning? Alright, that'll transform it to the right. I assume I'm going to have to transform to the left, but I could be wrong on the other direction. Let's see. So now, as soon as I get grabbed, I'm going to pop the grapple animation model over to the right a little bit. It's almost there. How off is it? So we got this number. I feel like I did my math wrong. And then I'm gonna move it over to right there. Yeah, I feel like I did the math wrong. 2644898 minus 0.027. We need that much more to it. I'm rebanging if you remember. Yeah, dude, I remember we banging. You the man. You're on my list of supporters on Rogue Party 2. I had a bunch of people recently playing that game. It was really cool. I don't know what sparked it. I don't know if somebody like talked about it in a YouTube video or something, but like a bunch of people started playing it randomly. It's cool when that happens. Ah! Oh, cancel. No. I don't want to make a movie. I'm working with like really tiny numbers. Itty bitty living space. Ah, not bad. That is pretty good. That's like right on the money. Alright, let's do this one now. I should just add those numbers up. What am I doing? I don't want to have that in my code. 005, 051. We had moonwalking zombies earlier. It was pretty funny. 74898. Okay. Do that. And then a negative. Alright, now let's try from both sides. Make sure it still works. And then we'll make the model disappear. I don't like how the zombie like backs up after he grabs you, but I don't know if what I can do about that. That's pretty good. Like I want it to feel like a smooth transition and not like they just like appear. It looks really wonky if that happens. Alright, so now I'm going to disable the player and the enemy. And let's see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, I feel like the zombie should move further into her space so that she backs up when he grabs her. I mean, it's pretty smooth from the left. Let's try from the right again. Maybe it's the camera angle if I turn it a little bit. Yeah, so coming from the right, it doesn't look right. It looks like he's like popping out of position. But coming from the left, it looks really good. Alright, let's do this coming from the right one more time. Yeah, I don't know why the number needs to be different between the two. But let's try it one more time. And we'll get this just right. Okay, I want to move him over. He's at this position. There's another guy who wants to party. Now, if I did my code right, he'll just walk through you. Alright, good. Alright, so what's the difference between those two? Alright, we gotta add that much more. I don't know why it's different between the two angles. Actually, you know why it would be different? If the models are not perfectly centered. That's probably what it is. They're just not centered properly. I'm gonna take that out. Maybe it does look good and I'm being paranoid. Let me see. Oh, that actually does look, okay, so the problem is the zombie's moving so much. Alright, we're gonna cut this in half. And see what that looks like. That's the real problem. The problem is the zombie's like bouncing around from that direction. Alright, that's pretty good. That's not that bad at all. Alright, let's try the other side. That's fine. I'm happy with both of those. I could tweak the numbers forever. Alright, so now you're getting grappled. Let's see. The enemy decision is now the grabbing decision. Alright, so I need some way of triggering that the animation has gone through a loop and it's time to like throw blood and deal damage. So this is the loop. I think I want to add a behavior. Like there's the moment when there should be blood. But alright, let's add a behavior to this. Trigger damage. Zombie grapple trigger damage. I'll just call it damage, so it's a shorter name. I'm gonna Google this because I'm not 100% sure. How to trigger damage on, I don't want to say trigger. How to tell which frame you're on in animation Unity. I don't want to use a formula. Do I have to use a formula? What does on state move do? This callback will be invoked at each frame after the state machines and animations have been evaluated. Okay. So this is probably the right place to do it. So I want to say animator clip info is equal to animator dot get current animation state info clip info. No, I want clip info. Now why don't you like that? Oh, it has to be an array. Oh, I need my layer index. I guess it doesn't matter which layer I'm on. I guess I could be on that layer. It doesn't matter. They're both identical. Int. Oh, I sneezed so loud. I hope that was muted. Okay. Yeah. So right when he bites off, right there, I want to deal the damage. So what frame is that?
I didn't realize how many mistakes I was making in English until I started to use Grammarly.
It's like having a proofreader and an English
So that's
teacher right
frame
there.
Speaking English is
12.
way easier to me than writing it. Grammarly gives me
I start on
confidence.
10, so it's frame
Spanish, the way
2
you say
in
words
the
is
eyes of
way
the
better.
animator.
In English, that's not necessarily the case.
Cancel
So I
this
spell
ad.
English specific.
Grammar, like I have great grammar, okay? Grammar is excellent. Alright, so current frame is equal to 2. And then call damage player. Yeah, we'll just send over a single point of damage. Now we just got to add this function into our main class. And now we should take damage every time the frame happens. Oh, why are you mad? Did I not spell it right? Wait, why are you mad? Oh, protection level. Okay, sorry, public, jeez. Okay, sorry. Oh, I have to make a thing. Oh, okay, whatever. Just gonna double check that I did that right. I think I did it wrong. Yep, I did it wrong. I need to start? No, I don't need to start. That's not right. Where's Oh, you know where I did it was the zombie game. What was that game called? Was it this? I had like a crossbow bolt being loaded and animated. There we go. Okay, yeah, I just gotta do an on state enter. Okay, that's fine. Easy peasy. Barely an inconvenience. Alright, now in my game, what did I call the game object that holds the script? Main? Okay. So just rename this. There we go. Alright, let's see if this ever gets called. So if we call taking damage to the player, we'll know that we did this right. And it should happen like immediately when she gets grabbed by a zombie. Like almost immediately. Object not set to reference. Mrr. Sure it is. It's right there. The script name is main. So that's fine. Alright, let's double check this. Come here. Continue. Oh, that broke. Oh, I did it by tag? Oh no. Why did I do that? No. Not by tag. I think that's gonna work now. Just do it by name. Who cares? Turn this on, it should hit it. Nope. Struggling. I'm struggling. Why am I struggling? Oh look, it found it. Good. Alright, it's never equaling 2. That's the problem. $20, $20, $20. Come on, get out of that frame. Oh, it is 10 to 20. Okay, alright, I didn't realize that. We're going to change this to 12, and then I think it'll work. I thought maybe it was like the absolute value, not... Okay. I thought it was relative. Let's try this now. Run into him. Beep, bop, boop. Attach. Hopefully we hit this. Alright, what's the current frame? It's getting stuck on 20. I don't think this formula works. I really don't. Let me double check it. I looked it up online, so I get what I deserve. I'll just name everything the exact same thing. And that way they should line up. Yeah, okay. That's what I did. Code online didn't work. What do you expect? Why is it saying frame equals 20? Wait a second. Do I have the code in the wrong place? I'm putting it on this guy. But maybe it needs to be on this guy? No, no. You have lost. So it gets to here. That's frame 10. 12 is where I want the damage to happen. So that should just loop back and forth. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it the weight that's the problem? Weight's a 1, weight's a 1. Is it the rounding that's the problem? You know what? I did this already in Rogue Party, so it was sloppy, but it worked. Let's just do that. This was my my code to do the same thing. Okay, maybe this will work then. Number of frames, that's fine. Change this to animator. Can't type. Okay, maybe this will work now. Attach to Unity. Pretty please, first try. Please. Please work. Bite me. Ow. Oh, it worked! Oh, snap. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now I think with this implementation it needs to be a 2. Okay, we got it. So now every time the zombie takes a chunk out of your neck, you take some damage. That's a good thing, right? Alright, so that's good. I probably need to do some blood. Do I want to do the blood right now? That's something I need to do, though. Let's add that to my to-do list. Now, if the player pushes the kick button, they will end the attack, the grapple. So when that happens, where do I want to do that? I think I want to do it right where enemy AI gets called. Alright, so grabbed is false, so else grabbed is equal to true. True? I can't type today. I need more coffee, I think. So while you're getting grappled, if you immediately push the kick button, you can get out of it. Although you always take some damage initially when you get grabbed. That's one of the things I want to make sure I do. Alright, where's all the stuff that happens when you get grabbed? Where's that? I'm gonna move this code, I think. The enemy AI needs to be down there, but okay. So all this stuff happens when you get grabbed. Now something similar is gonna happen when you end the grab and we transition. Alright, so grabbed will still be true, but now we're playing an animation. Yeah, that's what I want to happen. So I want the grab to still be true. I want the enemy decision to be, I guess, end grabbing. I don't think I need to change this. Not until it really ends. So we'll leave it as grabbing. Don't need to change any of this. Nothing about the player needs to change. But the grab model needs to change. Okay, so destroy. I definitely want to destroy the grabber. And then I want to create a new grabber. I'm gonna have to track a second game object for like ending the grapple. Actually, I think. Oh wait, no! I just have to change the animation. I don't need 2 grapple objects yet. The only time I need the second grapple object is when the enemy dies, and I need to leave him on the ground, whimpering in pain. So actually, instead of doing all this, I just have to change the animation. So let's check that out. Sorry, I had to think it through. I'm not good when I'm talking and coding and everything else. So there should be some like transition thing here. Yeah, grapple end. So we just want to change the animator. So we'll say grapple game object dot get component animator dot set bool, or not set bool, set int, and we'll say the grapple end. Sorry, grapple end 2. I need it to be another condition here because we need time for the grapple to end. So, alright, I know what I'm going to do. Enemies, the grabber dot decision is equal to, I forget what I set it to. Grab is equal to grabbing. That's what I set it to. Alright, so if the decision is grabbing... Oh, I had it right. Okay. We'll change the decision. So that way this can't happen a second time. And grabbing. Which will result in the bad guy either dying or, you know, having to get back up or something like that. Depending on the enemy type. Okay, so... Now we've transitioned. He should play the animation. I need to do something when the animation ends. So we went down this path. Now I need to add a behavior. And grapple. We have to do the same kind of thing we did before, where we like instantiate the class that's running in the background with all the code on it. Okay, I think it's on state exit. I want to say that's the place to put this. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Good morning, everybody. Alright. So we're going to say... Sneeze. Oh, that was a good one. You know the kind where your spine hurts afterwards? Like the super spreader kind? Yeah, that's what I just had. Try and keep these in the same area. Grapple ended. So now the grapple animation has ended, meaning the zombie's like on the ground now or something. This part gets tricky. So now I've got to actually add new models to the game. So I think what I want to do is I want to destroy the original zombie game object, which is now currently set to inactive. But we're going to destroy the grabber dot game object. Definitely want to do that. And And I want to instantiate a new game object with a tag on it so that I know to destroy it later. Oof, that's a lot. Okay. So we're going to add a tag to our scene. Where do I go for that? I'm so used to doing it. There we go. So add tag. And we'll just call it like dead bodies or something. Okay, and then at the end of the scene, like when you transition, I'll have to remember, hey, destroy all these things. Alright, so I'll take... I do end up destroying... I wanted to replace, though. That's the thing. I don't want to necessarily destroy. At the end, I do, though. So destroy... not the grabber. Grapple game object. So the temporary game object that represented the zombie and you, like, scuffling will get destroyed. But before it gets destroyed, we're going to instantiate a new game object. We're doing the old switcheroo. And the original game object, I have to create these. Where's my blender? Dead zombie post grapple. That's what I want. So this will be the model that gets thrown in there after the zombie dies. So we'll export this. I originally had multiple zombies grapple animations, but I think I'm going to stick to one set animation all the time. I haven't decided yet. Alright, we're going to make a prefab for this. Why did my music end? Oh, it's just really quiet. Okay. So I had this original post grab model where he like gets his head cut off by the sword. Create prefab. Alright, let's add this to our list of game objects. And we'll make a new game object for dead bodies. It's complicated. It's not simple. Like, to have all these features like executions and stuff, it really is complicated. It's a lot of things to like keep in your head and juggle. Because you're basically tricking the player into believing that a single game object is doing all these things when it's really a collection of like 4 of them. Alright, so now we have this post grapple body. And I want this to be a variable that the enemy keeps track of. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's how I want to do it. Because it could change, right? If an enemy like has stages, like I remember the rats in the original Scarlet the Zombie Slayer, you could like cut their arms off, and then they'd be like a different enemy type with missing their arms, and they would have a different execution than the guys who still had their arms. call it the execution index. Now, let's get back to this. All that so that we could say post grapple body enemies the grabber dot execution index. I think I can. Well, I think I have to keep the like transform, position, rotation, all that stuff. I think I have to do that no matter what. We'll keep it happy. Okay, everybody happy? Cool. So now we've plopped in the enemy body on top of the original grabber. Destroy both of them. Both the enemy game object and the grapple object. And now we have to take the player out of being grabbed. So we have to I have to like look back at that code for where we turned it on and like reverse it all. So we say grabbed equals false. The grabber no longer matters. The decision for the enemy doesn't. It depends. It depends on the enemy type. Some enemies will survive a grapple, some won't. The zombies definitely do not. So I think we're gonna have to put some like code in here for like depending on which type of enemy it is. So if grabber dot enemy type dot zombie, then we're gonna kill him. Just dot not. I want to leave him as active. So instead of instantiating the temp thing, I could change the enemy's game object to be the new body, and then I won't have to worry about keeping track of like dead bodies and stuff in tags. I think I like that a lot better. I do like that a lot better. Get rid of those dead bodies. Oh, they're removed tags. The next time the project is loaded. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if I broke something. Alright, so no more dead body tags. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'll just say I destroyed the game object, and then I'll say the grabber.gameObject is equal to temp. So now I've set it to point at the game object I just made. Perfect. And then enemies, the grabber.life is equal to 0. So he should just sit there now and do nothing. And I won't be able to collide with him anymore. And I don't care about his decision anymore. So now we set character controller back to enabled and player back to enabled. And I think this is just going to work, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm grappling. Cancel it. Yes! That's awesome! Oh, I can't move, though. Did we ever get to this code? Let's try that again. Cancel. We're not getting to grapple ended. Why not? Why aren't we getting to grapple ended? Oh. I've got to like add a transition, I think. I think it has to have somewhere to go for the end to get called. Let's try that. I don't know if that's going to work. It might look wrong. I think it's going to break it, but I think I'll at least be able to get transition out of it now. Okay, now I hit that. His rotation's all wrong. Alright, cancel it. Yeah, okay, his rotation's wrong. I wonder why. Like, if I take the dead zombie post-grapple model. Oh, yeah, that's totally off. Alright, let's fix that. Maybe that'll fix it? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Alright, break it off. It's backwards, I think? Cancel? Okay. Now we just gotta get the position right. Why is that position off by so much? Minecraft confused noises. It worked though, that's really cool. Why did it do that? Oh, I think I know why. Maybe I have to destroy after. Maybe when you destroy the game object, it resets the position. Just a theory. A game theory. Ah, where'd he go? Ah, where'd you go? So, get off of me. Ah! Damn it. I'll see this again. Maybe I'll just manually move it over. It just annoys me that I have to do that. I went through all that effort. Oh, it's off by a little bit. What the hell? Why is that happening? Wait a second. Maybe, just maybe, I didn't do a rotation scale on this. Maybe that's why. Let's try. Damn it. It's completely off. Like, what the hell? Like, I literally just took this character, this whole thing right here, I just copied. I went into here and I pasted. Look, it's in the exact same position. The hell? Something else is wrong. Alright, let's double check this. Dead zombie grapple. 0, 0, 0, 0, negative 90, 0. What did you set to? The same thing. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, wait a second. No, it's not set to the same thing. The rotation's off, but that wouldn't affect the position. That's so frustrating. Man, I do not want to have to correct this every single time I do a grapple. That is really frustrating. There's got to be a better way. But at least the grapple works. That's really cool. Oh, it's so frustrating. Alright, instead of destroying the grapple, we're going to leave it on the ground and then physically move the object. And that'll just be some annoying thing that we have to do every single time. Alright. Pause. What if I change this to a 0? Oh, I can't see it. Oh, fudge. I can't see it until later. Let's change this. Doesn't do anything. Stop. Ah, no, I don't want that. Oh. Change it to this maybe. Fudge. This sucks. This sucks. Ugh. There's no way that's exactly 0, 0, 0. There's no way. There's the other zombie. Oh, I keep forgetting it's the X I care about. Oh, maybe that is the 0. That's amazing that he died at exactly 0, 0. That's impossible. Hold on a second. Maybe it'll jump a huge distance if I die. Like, I wonder if his position will move over to the center after I die. Alright, let's kill him here and then see what happens. Yes. Okay, so he moved over to the 0. Okay. I feel much better. Something else is going on. Wait a second. Yeah, this is all wrong. It's not this. I want the enemy's transformed up position. The grapple game object. Yes, it's all coming together. I got a little confused, but it's all coming together. I want to set the post grapple body. I'm going to instantiate it. So him lying on the ground. Set it to the current grapple position, so it should line up. Destroy the grapple object. Destroy the enemy's. I don't need to destroy. Do I need to do that? I guess I do. Destroy that and then set the enemy to the temp. Okay. The old switcheroo. Come on. Yes! 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 Yeah! Woohoo! Woohoo! We did it! We did it, bros! We did it! We have dead zombie bodies on the ground! Yes! We did it! Oh my god, it took so long. We did it. Yes. And we did it in such a way that it'll be repeatable with all other enemies. Yay! Alright, do we dare to have more than one grapple option? I think we should dare to go big or go home. No, not the grapple model. I want grapple bodies. Where do you get set? I forget what it was named. Dead zombie group. Oh, Jesus, these names. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna make a second grapple option. I don't know why I named these so terribly, but that's okay. It's okay that we did that. Now let's say grabbed is equal to false. So I need to change my execution index. So we'll say if enemies the grabber dot enemy type is equal to a zombie. He's going to play out a little differently than other people. So we'll say I could make the execution index a list and then you randomly pick from it. That would make this a little easier on me. I have to think about this. So you'll get a 50% chance of that. Else you do the other grapple. Okay, so 50-50 shot of going to either grapple. But I need to think about changing the model index based on whichever one I go with. Enemies, the grabber, execution index is equal to 2, or no, a 1. equal to 0. I think that's what I want to do. I think that'll work. Pretty sure. Give it a try. I just don't like that I have to manually do it for every enemy. That's going to be another thing I have to remember to do. That's so cool! That's so cool! Alright. Sorry. Let's see. Something bad happened there. It broke. Where do I say grabbed equals false? This part broke. I think I had a code error or something. Execution index. I wanted to substantiate this. Let me just double check. Did I have a code error? I didn't. I ended it too quickly. Alright, so that works. And then hopefully he'll give me the other one. That doesn't work. So why does that not work? Oh, because... Oh, yeah. I put the code in the animation itself. And there's no transition also. So make transition. Let's see. I need to add the behavior zombie grapple end. Alright, now it should work. Should work either way now. Working. Now do the other one, please. That'd be amazing. Nope, he didn't. 50-50 shot. One more time or else I'll force it to be the one way I want. Nice, it worked. It worked beautifully. It just sucks that I have to, like, I have to define for every enemy the execution type. There's definitely a better way to do it. Like, I can make an array that points to the 2 indexes. That would be much better. But I like the way I did it because I can just call grapple ended. And this will be the same every time, except maybe for certain enemies they'll get like knocked back or whatever. It'll be a little tweaking for every enemy type. But that's good. Alright, so life is greater than 0, but if life is 0, what should happen? I don't think I have to do anything else. Oh, I have to delete everything when I load a level. Destroy scene. So for int I equals 0, I is less than enemies dot length I plus plus. If enemies dot game object is true, then destroy game object. Also, I want to say enemies dot active is equal to false. Okay. So now when I load the level, it should destroy everything. So let's just check my loading level is alpha 2. So we'll just push 2 and see if everything loads after the enemies are destroyed. So push 2. Looks like they get destroyed. 2. Looks great. Now let's kill one of them and make sure that he gets disposed of. Alright, now push 2. Yes! Everything's working great. We loaded the level instantly. Hello! Oh, he got me. I kind of want it to be a little more responsive when you push that J to end it. Oh, maybe it's okay to let the animation finish. So the player like spams it or something, freaking out. Oh, we gotta do the zombie knockdowns when you kick them. And the damage to them. But this is good. I mean, we made good progress. I think it was a pretty good stream, actually. I'll continue coding throughout the week. I got some other stuff I gotta get done today. But we just added grappling into Scarlet the Zombie Slayer. Thanks, guys, for watching. Good luck and have fun.